Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Mids offense is up first today. There's the star running back jogging onto the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the option play. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quarterback drops back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. He'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. And they'll kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. So Syracuse's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Navy is lined up quickly here. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Fights off a defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down. This
Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
That's a call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. To the air, it's Williams. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll try the option play here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The back's got it on the pitch. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Try to run it with the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Now, 4th down.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Williams. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. The Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Favorite? Zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, midshipman. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Navy 21, Syracuse 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Williams. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking tackles. And the defense brings him down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
And a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. He hands it to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Williams. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Williams. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense get pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And the attempt is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And here comes the Navy offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? It's a turnover. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Williams. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 10. Touchdown, Navy. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Ball handed off. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Scanning the field. It's Williams. It's caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field it in his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Here's the option play.
Quarterback with the carry. Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him out across the 20. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Nice job here by this quarterback from Navy to pick up some big yards on a first down. And when you think about option play, this is a staple. This is who they are. They've had some great ones over the years. Keenan Reynolds, one of the best option quarterbacks we've seen in a long time. And going way back, Roger Staubach. We often think about him wearing that Dallas Cowboys uniform. But, of course, he got his start right here for the midshipmen.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Navy is lined up quickly here. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. But not out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Orangeman.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's an option look. It's a run. Running back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Navy is lined up quickly here. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
This offense just... have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Williams. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Field goal try. No good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll tackle him at the 27. Here's the second down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's now third down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team makes its way onto. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He'll toss it to the back. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Navy is lined up quickly here. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
42, Syracuse.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept it.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. Back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here's the option play. QB decides to keep it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that.
He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that.
Touchdown, Navy. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Navy, 49, Syracuse.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now carry here for the fullback. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it second down.
Springs up, second down.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. Oh, and he flat dropped it. They're going to bring up third down for this offense. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Pressure is... There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Second down now after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Important third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the back now goes in motion. Powers through. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.